Mark Gallner, Executive Director, Temple Israel in beautiful Memphis. Getting a little bit warmer outside, which I certainly appreciate. Hope this finds you and your family well. Back for Construction Corner. Today is the 24th of January, just to keep everyone up to date where we are. And on Monday of this week, we finished all the demolition in the social hall, in the chapel, in both of the restrooms, as well as the bridal suite. So now that Humpty Dumpty has been broken, it's time to put everything back together again. 5 short days between demo and when we start. A lot of progress has been going on. Some things that I'll show you that you're able to see. A couple things that frankly are a little bit more difficult to see, especially on a video. All of the rough-in for new HVAC, new electric has all been completed in all of the spaces except for the social hall, which will start happening next week. We have finished demoing and getting all of the walls ready for new paint and new treatment, and we're starting to put steel back into the Danziger Chapel. I'm facing a little bit different direction. Maybe you all don't know where I am. I'm standing in the back of the Danziger Chapel. One of the things that our members will remember is the beautiful 6-foot folding table that used to house all of our IT stuff for sound and video in the chapel. We're giving our great IT team a new beautiful space that they can run both sound and video from the back of the chapel, and actually having some millwork done to have a proper table put in. So this steel, you'll see as we sort of face this way, has now started to form all the 2 walls that we're putting in the exterior part of the chapel behind me. The idea here is that we're going to fur in the walls about 1.5 feet. And on these walls will be a textured paint that'll divide up the space between the brick, which will remain, maybe you can see it up at the front, up at the top and at the front, contrast with these walls. Inside the walls will be very narrow vertical LED light strips that'll again just add a little bit better atmosphere to this space using dynamic lighting and the opportunity to create a mood depending on the service or the life cycle event that's taking place here. So again, we've started to fur out these walls both left and right, and you can see in the middle over the next week or so we will be I keep saying we like I'm going to do the work. Linkus will start sheetrocking, mudding, taping, and getting these walls ready to go for the big opening of this space sometime in April. The other thing that's taking place over the last week is the windows have become a little bit better defined, and you're able to really see where they're going to go in the space. You'll see maybe in the next picture the rendering that our architects have put together, which shows a horizontal beam about 3/4 up from the window. You're actually able to see where that beam is going to go in one of the windows, and it really is going to be stunning. I think that by the next construction corner, we'll actually have windows punched in here, so get ready for that. Other spaces we're going to look at today briefly, we're going to travel out to the foyer to take a look at some of the materials that have been picked, that have been delivered, and we'll talk a little bit more about what else is going on. Thanks. We're here in the foyer, and besides the carpet, this entire space is really going to be rejuvenated. It's really divided into 4 different layers. The first layer, of course, will be the new carpet that we'll be putting down. The carpet is a gray, but it's important to know that underneath of the 3 skylights above us will be actually bursts of gold. And then on those bursts of gold will be the seating that is being picked out for the foyer. The idea is to create this space for members and guests to gather pre-function or pre-service, or even if you're just here at Temple. It really should be a stunning space. As your eye continues up, the first thing that you'll see is Jerusalem stone. The Jerusalem stone will cover about 3/4 of the total wall, and we began to get the Jerusalem stone here at Temple. One of the important things that we want to ensure is that before we make any macro changes, we see the product and the texture in a smaller piece. So I'm going to show you a couple things. Again, this is just a really simplistic mock-up of the Jerusalem stone, which you can see here. But we want to make sure that when we put these things on the wall and in this space, they perform exactly how we want them to, both from an installation and maintenance standpoint. Above the Jerusalem stone will be a wood header that will divide the Jerusalem stone from really stunning paneling, which will go around the entire width and breadth of the foyer. You can see this paneling here. We got the first sheet in. All of the paneling will be backlit from the bottom to the top. It'll really create this glow in this space and again, enhance everything that happens here. So again, this paneling will go all around the outside and will create sort of a web effect, both with light as well as with product. This space is going to really come together quickly and nicely over the next 3 or 4 weeks, and look forward to showing you what happens in here next. But we're really excited about this space to be sort of the heart of the gathering between all of the holy and social hall space. So you saw me out here with the lights on. We turned the lights off just to give you a better effect of what this is going to look like when the project is complete. So again, this piece of metal will be backlit from the bottom up. So it'll cause your eye to really be attracted to not only what's going on around you here, but also draw your attention up to the second floor. One of the things that we wanted to accomplish in this project was to ensure that our members remembered that there is an amazing museum up there. And oftentimes when you're in this space, you don't even realize what's going on the second story above us. So we hope not only this will add beauty, but it'll also help our members to sort of take a look up and realize that maybe they should make a visit to what is an amazing museum here at Temple Israel. Really excited about this. It's going to be real beautiful. So that's a wrap for this construction corner. I want to thank everyone who's been involved in this project, Vision 26 to date. Not only all our great lay leaders, but also our architect, Cooper, Carusi, and Collins, as well as Linkus Construction has been doing an outstanding job. If you want to see what's going on here in person, please sign up now. This upcoming Friday is our all-member Shabbat dinner. It's going to be a great time to gather with people you know, people you should meet, enjoy Shabbat together. Hope this finds your family well and continues to remain well. We'll talk to you soon.